on, people? How are you doing? So I saw an article talking about the Nintendo Switch. I can't find it because I didn't save it when I saw it. Normally I'll save these articles, and that's why I have them linked in the description when I do. But I didn't save this one because I was at work when I fucking saw it. But the gist of the article is that PlayStation 4 finally outsells the Nintendo Switch. Really? We're gonna go there again? That's where we're gonna go? With PlayStation again beating Nintendo? This would be a better achievement, and I would be more impressed with PlayStation beating Nintendo again on a front like this if it wasn't with like expectation, like if it wasn't with, like, but what the situation was, if it wasn't with those type of conditions. Okay, like, let me paint this picture for you. Remember fucking earlier this month we had an article come out that said Horizon Zero Dawn outsells ARMS, but quietly in fine print mentions that one, it's in the UK, and two, PlayStation marked Horizon Zero Dawn down to $40 fucking dollars instead of leaving it at its full retail price of $60 fucking dollars. Remember that? So while ARMS is at a full retail fucking price of $60 fucking dollars, Horizon Zero Dawn is of course outselling ARMS because it's also marked down. And of course, anybody with a fucking brain cell is gonna pay for the cheaper version of the game. No shit, Sherlock. So here we are again with a similar fucking article that says PlayStation is outsold the Nintendo Switch. If you have a brain in your fucking skull, let's go through this idea. Walk into a fucking store, any fucking store, and ask these jackasses for one Nintendo Switch versus one PlayStation 4. Which one do you think they're gonna come back with first? If you have a brain in your skull, it's gonna be a PlayStation 4. And it's not because they don't want to sell you a Nintendo Switch, it's because there is a fucking shortage of Nintendo Switches. And it's not because of Nintendo this time, it's because the demand is so fucking high. It's actually higher than they expected it to be. Because, and I've mentioned this quite a few times, you fucking idiots out there have bashed Nintendo so fucking much they believe it. They actually believe that you idiots don't like them. That's the honest to God truth. They believe the mass majority don't like them. And you can say that's not true, but how many people actually speak nicely about Nintendo? Not many. Not many. Have you seen the comments about Nintendo? Have you seen the news media outlets about Nintendo? They're not always positive. More than not, they're negative. Hell, before the Switch was released, it was Nintendo's newest console isn't 1080p because we gotta have the best graphics we can get. We gotta have next to 4K fucking resolution. Fuck Nintendo and their console because it's only putting out like 720 when it's not docked. That's what I'm talking about. And even you guys, not who are subscribed to me or whatever, even some of you even, look, majority of these people fucking jump on that bandwagon after reading shit like that and type on that, yeah, fuck Nintendo, yeah, fuck them, they're not the best, they're not the greatest, they're not da 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 da. That's the shit I'm talking about. They start to believe that shit. Okay, they start to fucking think, okay, we don't have that many actual fans. And then they release the Switch. And then what happens? It sells the fuck out. It's not because they wanted to make a shortage of it. It's not that. They were just thinking, there's no way that these fucking people are gonna go out and buy our product when there's millions of people who don't fucking like us. When there's millions upon millions of people who don't like us. That's their train of thought. And I mean, they're looking at the Wii U sales and thinking, yeah, people hate us. Okay, even if they were thinking the Switch is going to do better, they weren't thinking it was going to be that much better that fast. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, thinking logically, which I'm pretty sure is what they were doing. Alright, so this isn't Nintendo saying, hey, we want to make a shortage like they did with the original Nintendo Wii. That's not their plan here. We have a new president. This isn't Iwata, even though the man was a fucking genius and he made a shitload of fucking money. And yes, the Wii U was a disaster, but he also made a lot of good decisions. He did a lot of good. The man was simply all around a good guy. Okay, I know he did a lot of bad stuff, but he did a lot of good too. So, again, I don't think they were anticipating all the positive of it. I don't think they were anticipating every little detail. This shortage is not all them doing the whole Nintendo likes to do the shortage. There's a lot of people out there saying that. That's not what's going on. They just weren't anticipating everybody to go out and go fucked hard crazy over this thing. And that's kind of the thing that's going on. Hell, I went out and bought my Switch day one. But I'm a Nintendo guy, and I don't really talk shit on Nintendo the way I do PlayStation or Microsoft. I will talk shit on Nintendo, but I don't, like, go as crazy on them because I actually like Nintendo. I like their games. I have fun with Nintendo. I grew up on Nintendo. And I understand that Nintendo is a gaming company. They're not a company that got into gaming. They're like Sega was. And they've survived. So, again, here's the catch of the article. PlayStation 4 outsells the Switch. Of course it's going to outsell the Switch. PlayStation 4s are regularly available, meaning you can find them at Walmart, you can find them at Target, you can find them at Best Buys, you can find them at GameStops. They're everywhere. There's not a shortage of them. Sony has no problem making them and putting them on shelves. Problem is, they can't really move them. If you want to be blunt about it. I mean, seriously. So, again, this article doesn't fucking really get any points. Sony doesn't really get any points for that. Same thing with Horizon outselling ARMS. There's no points for you on that. When you're going up against something, but you're discounting it versus something at full retail, you're not getting any fucking points for that. And people who are like, oh yeah, we get all the points for that, you need to sit down and you need to shut the fuck up because you look like an idiot. Of course Sony's gonna outsell Nintendo Switch because you can't fucking find it. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, there's 4 of them at my Walmart. That's good for you. There's 0 at the 2 Walmarts in my area. You can't buy them at the 2 GameStops in my area. There's none at the Targets in my area. It means there's a whopping 0 in my area. Do you understand what I'm saying? So where I live, the amount of Switches in my area is 0. It's none. I've probably got to travel to another fucking state to find one. If I type it in on my phone, more than likely. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. And I would give points to Sony if they outsold Nintendo during the time the Nintendo Switch was actually available. And that, my friends, they have not done. That would actually earn them points. And the time that the Switch was in stock and it was going head to head, Sony lost. So if you find the article, please remember, you don't earn points for outselling a product that is already sold out. You don't earn points for that. You don't earn points for a game outselling a game when the game that outsold the game that just came out and is at full retail price is marked down $20. You don't earn points for that. You earn points when the game that outsold the other game is at full retail. That's when you earn points. And yes, Horizon Zero Dawn's been out for a while, but if it would have stayed at full $60 fucking and not been marked down for E3, you would have got points for that, and I would have given you props. But I'm not giving you props when the reason it sold better than ARMS is it was marked off for that entire week. And ARMS came out that week. And those numbers were run from that week. It didn't sell that well during the entire month. It sold that week. That's where those numbers came from. I'm not giving you props for fucking outselling the Nintendo Switch when the Switch can't be fucking found. Nobody should give you props for that. That's fucking stupid. You want to be patted on the back for outselling a product that can't be fucking found right now? How desperate are you getting? Because you couldn't sell your fucking product when their fucking product was on the shelves. That's pretty fucking desperate. You probably couldn't have actually outsold ARMS if your game would have been 60 fucking retail dollars. And I know people are like, well, that game had been out for a while, which means you were admitting defeat right there. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn has been out for a while. That game is beating ARMS. When it was discounted down. If it was 60 fucking dollars at full retail value, I doubt it would have done anything. But then again, I'm also smarter because I think about that kind of shit. I bought Horizon Zero Dawn the same week as ARMS. I even bought ARMS when it first came out. I bought it the same fucking time. In the same fucking week. And I bought Horizon Zero Dawn because it was marked down. And I saw the expansion coming. It's called common fucking sense, people. You don't give company fucking props for that shit. You're like, hey man, I bought Horizon Zero Dawn because it was discounted. Because Sony was like, hey, we're doing E3. And we're putting our games of the year that we consider really good games from last year on sale. Fuck it, I'll take advantage of it. Because you know what? I'm going to go run to GameStop and it's going to be $40. And you know what's even better? I got a Power Ups rewards card that says I can get even more money off that shit, making it even cheaper. That's exactly what the fuck happened. So, that's called common logic, common sense. And if you're too damn dumb to put two and two together, of course they outsold Nintendo because they had no competition with the Switch because the Switch can't be found. Horizon Zero Dawn was discounted and wasn't sold at full retail fucking price. You dumbasses. You don't get any points for that. You don't get brownie stripes for that. When the Switch is available on the market and it's actually in stock, PlayStation can't outsell it. Think about that before you go ranting, raving, and throwing a fucking party and circle jerking one another over the fact that PlayStation 4 can outsell something that's not even on the shelves. You fucking moron.